folks. I've been part of the YouTube community now for the better part of a year. I thought it was about time I made my first video. So in keeping with fashion, I decided to make a Auto Assembly 2015 haul video, as everyone else seems to be doing around this time. So my name's Tim. It's very straightforward, just quick idea, toys I bought, and go from there anyway. So my first purchase of the entire haul was Blur, Generations 1. Unfortunately, he didn't come with any weapons. I spoke to the boy at the Space Bridge. He seemed to think that he did have a weapon, so he's going to get back in contact with me once he's got over his food poisoning anyway. So that was my first purchase anyway. Moving on, we're very brief with all these here along the Generations line. I picked up myself a Generations Trax. Again, very pleased with him. Didn't have him. Looks very cool. And it took me a while to work out how to transform him. And with my shame, but I was glad to finally get him. In keeping with that there, I also got the Wheeljack version there. I don't know which one was first, but I got Wheeljack as well. So again, another one to complete. I had the list, very pleased with. Another couple of guys I got from the Generations line were, I got Generations Ironhide again, complete. And I got the Henkei version of Ratchet. So there's a couple of molds I was really looking forward to getting. Very pleased that I did get. Now, as well as that there, I picked up two figures from War for Cybertron. I got myself Cliffjumper. It's about the second Cliffjumper that I own. So very pleased about that there. I also got myself a Nemesis Prime. My first Nemesis Prime. I absolutely love the mold here from War for Cybertron Optimus. He came with two guns, which was a pleasant surprise as well. And I was also from Kapow, able to pick up the Corvette VX, the blue version. So kind of makes me happy with him anyway. So he looks very well. I also picked up quite a few from the animated line. So again, I picked up Swindle, because why not? He's absolutely gorgeous. I remember after transforming him for a day or two, it took me a while to work out that he had a Gatling gun on his chest. So that was a nice wee extra surprise. As I say, I absolutely love the animated line. It's one of my favourite lines. I picked up Animated Rocks, very pleased with as well. I seen him on one of the stands, and before I realised what I was doing, I snatched him and was like, this is mine, this is mine. Didn't even know what the price was, didn't care. So I was very, very happy to get him. He was one on the list I had for a while. I was very surprised to finally be able to get him. I was pleased with him. I also picked up Skywarp. So I didn't have the Starscream mold, and just sort of thought to myself I would get something a wee bit different. I picked up the 2-pack quite cheaply of Optimus and Megatron. So I know everyone was sort of giving Megatron grief, but I actually really like him. Now the sort of saddest part was I also picked up Animated Oil Slick. The unfortunate thing was, about a day after I got back, I left the room, the man cave room open. My dog got in and decided to chew parts of him, so he's now gone from being complete, and I don't know how well you can see it, but he's missing himself a horn, he's got a chewed foot, and one of his handlebars is broken off as well, so he's kind of a crap bike now, but still, taken out of this side, the paddle damage, he's a very nice toy. I really like him. Actually, he's a bit of a sucker for a good bike bottom, Prowl and Oil Slick, both top, some of the top bike bots out there anyway. Moving on, I picked up two from the movie line. One was Dark of the Moon Soundwave, got it from Kapow. On the second day they had some of their used stuff out. I seen them, wasn't too fussed in buying them. Sent it back, had a wee look around, and then I thought I'll have another look at him. He wasn't there. I started to get a bit annoyed, a bit worried. Whenever I finally did find him again, I was right, that's it. I'm definitely going to have to buy him because clearly I care. So he was, again, one I was pleased with. Bit of a loose arm, but some good old fashioned nail polish. Has worked wonders on that there. He's a wee bit kibbleish at the back, but I actually really like the toy. It's also good to have another Soundwave. I've got one of my in my collection. He's a bit underappreciated anyway. other movie ones I got was the Hunt for the Decepticons Voyager Optimus. Absolutely thrilled to get them. I actually found like a junker of them, which I think someone posted on the YouTube community that they had, and I was really tempted to buy the junker because I've been looking for this toy for the better part of a couple of years now. And I'd seen him on eBay and he was going for prices at the time I wasn't prepared to pay and stuff. And it was Elliot, if memory serves. He was having a wee look around just after he got himself his Shadow Emissary Hexatron and pointed out to me that he found one for 20 snoops. Once he took me to him, I practically raced back to borrow and make sure I had the money and borrow a tenner from Stephen, my friend who I was away with, and just saved me going to the cash machine basically. Absolutely love the mould. I mean, 2 swords, 2 guns. It's a Voyager version of the leader class with pretty much almost, if not just as good transformation. It's just not as pernickety as transforming like leader, which is brilliant. But anyway, I'll save that for a review someday. My deep insights. The biggest thing that I actually bought whenever I was away was the Cybertron Optimus. Chunky, big heap of plastic. Absolutely lovely. I really like big chunky figures. So again, something I've been after for a while at Auto Assembly. So next year I'll maybe try and pick up that Energon Fatimus. But I absolutely love this thing. And the final 2 figures, one of which was first edition Viacon, and I picked up the Bad Cop upgrade, which I was going to get last year, and they were looking 40 quid for the pair of them. So they were, but they had the Bad Cop set down to tenner, so I picked that up on its own. And there was only one. It was boxed, and it actually is complete, but the box, it had the weapons stored like on the car mode, but the box made it look like it wasn't complete, so it's going for 14 quid. So I effectively got that for 24 quid in total rather than 40 last year, so I'm quids in. The other one that I picked up, which I realised I don't have sitting here, is Air Raid from, I don't know if you can see it out there, but anyway, it's Air Raid from the Combiner Wars. Now it was easily my most guilty purchase of them all. I found them in a fans table set for a tenner. So and I bought them. Simply the reason it was my most guilty one was because I already have one on pre-order from Order 66, which has been on pre-order now for I think the better part of like 3 months. And I was like, for tenner, stuff it. And I tell a lie, it wasn't my last one. The other one that I picked up, War for Cybertron wise, was Soundwave. So folks, probably a very quick run through of everything I bought, straight and to the point of, basically, I'm going to post this up, be cruel, be kind, tell me what you think, and go from there really, to be honest. Leave a comment below if you have any thoughts on it, or you just want to randomly offend me or call me names. And I'll be that there. Hopefully the next video I do will be 10 bots, 10 shots, more or less just as an excuse to drink, to be perfectly honest. The next day off. But again, let me know what you think, and if you've watched the whole thing. Thanks.